What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be proving why Groot is an S tier tank and an S tier character in this game. So I'm just going to be walking you guys through my thought process as a Groot player. So if you're trying to get into Groot or you're a Groot player, you can kind of see how I think and how I help the team as this character because he's so dominant. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we are playing Sin Shibuya here, attacking first, and this point is always hard to attack first, especially as a Groot player, but let's get into it.
Area. I'll take a cosmic clash over fighting vampires any day.
Okay, so our Penny gets an opening pick right there, and I'm just trying to shoot the walls over here. And we just have a Punisher just drilling from the top. So we're not going to be able to do anything until this Punisher is gone. So I'm sitting here waiting for heals, getting CC to death here. Just trying to destroy everything. Punisher's still raining down. And as a Groot, when there's a Punisher doing something, you really can't do anything. You can put up one of the E wall, the big wall that gives you health, which takes a little bit of time to get destroyed, but it's a Punisher. He's a direct counter to Groot. So yeah, another important thing is about Groot, and you have to take this in very carefully, is Groot has no survivability by yourself. You have 850 health and a prayer from God. So you have to be very, very, very intentional about how you're going to engage in a fight and how you're using a wall, especially against a Punisher. All right? Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. Please like and subscribe. I'd say that that's pretty important to know if you're trying to first start getting, used to playing Groot. All right, so I'm trapping the Groot here. I'm just trying to get rid of this guy's walls and keep it pushing. And playing against the Groot, I love playing against Groots because they're just not me. And I'm just trying anything right now. I'm just waiting for my team to come back. And getting into this area right here on Sin Shibuya is very, very important, but it's also very risky. And I'll tell you why. Because if you have, as you can see, this Groot right here is about to put a wall either behind me, in front of me, whatever. He's going to trap me in this area, right? But getting control of this area as a Groot player is deadly because all the enemies are going to see you, they're going to come, and they're going to try to fight you in this. And by that time, you should be setting up walls here. So I'm not sure what I do here, but I'm trying to bait him to come in and then set up them walls, and the walls are going to hit his back. So he puts a wall up, and I kind of ignore it for now, and I'm on a 40 health, and I die. Like I said, just got shredded, so let's see what I do in the next life. All right, so we have another full team fight here. Our Cloak and Dagger just popped ult, and Cloak and Dagger popping ult, that's basically, go do what you gotta do. And I'm just putting pressure here on the back. I get the kill on that guy, and look, I'm putting both walls there, trying to do damage, and there's just no follow-up right there from our team. And then obviously Punisher, everybody just ulting. And in this, you want to just really pick out somebody that's a squishy and just go for him like I'm doing right there. So probably not going to be able to get her there, but she ends up dying anyway. Pro tip, you probably, if you guys are Groot mains, you probably already know this. Putting a wall breaks penny mines. Just, instead of, spending 4 hours trying to break it with your slow fire rate, put the wall up, and on the penny mine, it goes up, breaks it instantly. So yeah, remember that. And here the Penny just focusing whoever's low. And now it's just cleanup time. I call this cleanup time. You just go in and you just finish the fight. And I saw that there's a lot of people coming there, so I went to go fight the squishy, just stalling on point, and she wasn't able to do much. And then there we go. They hear the strange teleport, but I'm not really worried about strange teleporting at this point. I don't know what I'm doing here. Sorry, guys. I guess I'm trying to get up there, but I look like a bot right now. But don't worry about that. I just be messing around in these games sometimes. Your character's pretty slow, so I see Punisher by himself here, and I'm trying to put as much pressure on Punisher as possible. That is not a good ult because I had no follow-up on my team. All my team is still behind me, but I have a problem. This is why I chose this game, because I'm not a perfect player, obviously. I'm currently Grandmaster right now, so I'm not a perfect player, but that is perfect to see exactly how you not use your ult. You want to use your ult in the middle of everybody fighting, and then boom, that's the game changer. Your ult is a game changer. You put the wall up behind your ult, in front of it, whatever it is, and you just go to town on them. So don't get greedy. Don't be like, oh, I see this 2 supports in a DPS, I can get them. You don't do enough damage on your own for you to do that. You need people to pump damage with you. So yeah, that's a very, very bad ult by me. So don't ever do that. Alright, so we're coming back. This Penny's playing this room right here, and she's just being annoying. I'm trying to get the mines, but she's just playing like great defense. I hear my, and I'm just trying to kill her right here. If she's that low, don't even go for the Penny mine, just go kill her. You know, the Penny is gonna destroy it. So we just had 2 ults go off here. And I'm just trying to put pressure on the backline. Like, as a Groot, you have 850 health and not really much of a get out, but your walls are very important. So you keep putting pressure. Apply that pressure. You, as a Groot player, do not ever play the card. You do not need to play the card as a Groot. And like, boom, I just got the, he just respawned, got the Groot out of the game again. I hear this guy coming. He gets pulled, and now I'm just trying to put that pressure. He could be very dominant like this right now, and boom, that's how you use the ult right there. You see that how there's follow up right there by the squirrel girl? That's exactly how you use the ult. You just got a team wipe, and still applying that pressure up here, and just trying to build my ult again from the ground up. And that wall right there that I just placed, that's gonna stay there for as long as they allow it to stay there. As you see, it's already 500 health. It gives you extra health, so going into a battle, always put that wall down first. Get your health up, and then you can use it during the course of a team fight to wall off line of sight from healers. As you can see here, they have a bunch of ults coming up, and we only have the 1 squirrel girl, so this should be a tough team fight. But like I said, I'm just trying to put the pressure on, get them to use something earlier, and I'm just being walled off by the Groot. But now I'm backing up a little bit. Healers are awesome in this game. Sometimes if your healers don't focus you, you're not able to play as aggressive as I am here. And like, I'm just being, yeah. So I got walled off right there from my healers. He's about to ult. Yep. And that's a team wipe. So I get to the fight a little late here, because I was respawning. But at this point of the fight, we have 1 healer down, and what I should be doing here is just backing up, because as you can see, I have not gotten healed at all in the last few seconds. So if I die here, that's really bad. And she was able to come in with a clutch shields up right there. And I'm just trying to get the Punisher out of here. Penny's behind me, but my thing is with that Penny is, if that room is what she wants to hold, we'll let her hold that room, and we'll just kill everybody else, and she'll be last. But as you can see, I'm pushing up here with 280 health, trying to get this guy. And I do solo ult them, but I end up getting more people in the ult. So, not a good ult, because like I said, I was too far ahead, and not many people were able to follow up on that ult. So I get them to force to use that ult right there, and he just wasted that. So that's really good for us going to this next push, for him to use that ult, use both those ults there in that fight, because I was already dead. So our Magneto just died here early, but that's not to say that this fight is over, because you are Groot. So that once I see someone low, it's like blood in the water for a shark. I'm gonna try to get him as quick as possible. So here I am trying to go into this room and try to contest it. And this is, you know what, when I realized, I was like, look, he can just have that room. We'll kill everybody else. And now I'm just pressuring, and then, you know, obviously see she's forced to ult to kind of get out of there, and she dies anyway. So if she wants to hold that, she can gladly hold that, no problem. Yeah, and then just putting pressure on. And at this point of the game, you really just want to keep the pressure applied. I'm building little ramps here to get up. Not able to get up right there. And here I'm just trying to keep them away. So I end up actually misclicking my ult there. And not misclicking, but I misaimed the ult. I was trying to, keep them both here so they wouldn't be able to contest. But, geometry in this game is a little questionable, so I could have sworn I looked up and threw it, but, it is what it is. That's what, 2 bad ults in this first half. But the good thing about the first half is it's good to adjust. So now I'm coming back here. I'm trying to finish off the rest of the people with my team. And now just the Thor remaining, and the Thor is taking a little while to kill. He's going to be able to stall long enough. I think. No, we ended up getting the point. We delivered it all the way with no time remaining. So defense as a Groot, defense is like, you have to be the best player on defense as a Groot. This character is designed for defense. You have 850 health. You have 2 walls and 1 wall that gives you up to 1100 health. So you have to be smart. If you die early, it's pretty much wraps. You know what I mean? So you have to put that onus on your shoulder, be like, you know what, I'm the best defensive player here, so I'm going to hold it. Obviously, we have Penny, but as a Groot, like I said, applying that pressure. Always don't forget to put your walls down, because I see some Groots, they just fight without putting down their walls. So put your walls down and make sure that that health wall is put down somewhere on the map. And on my videos, you'll see I put these comp walls down where they're hard to destroy, and they're very in creative spots. So get creative with the walls. So here I am. I'm putting that wall there. No one's gonna destroy it because they're not gonna look up. What I like doing here on defense is I like putting one of those standard walls like all the way in the back. And obviously now with the Groot nerfs, or not nerfs, the Groot buffs, I'm able to put them all in the back and just let the supports back up. The supports will naturally back up into the wall as pressure is being applied, and they don't even know it's there. So just put one wall back there and then just leave it. And here I'm just pressuring Thor, and obviously be mindful of your health, as you are the main focus of the offense, so of their offense. So look, I'm just putting in pressure. I put one wall back there. They end up shooting it. Our Wanda's actually doing some major work here. And like more pressure right here. Walk them down to their spawn if you have to. If they're low enough, just keep walking them down. You don't want to overextend too much. So I put that wall there for our Wanda to get out. That's also be mindful of your walls. As much as the walls is for for you and to attack somebody, be mindful. Kind of use it like a magneto bubble. In that sense where it's like, if your player is coming from a bad position, just wall your player off so that they don't take damage for that however long the wall is up for, and let them escape. Stand in front of your players. Got 850 health, like I said. Stand in front of them, take the damage. Just make sure your players are protected and able to get out. If you place a wall and your player is there, no matter how good the wall is, who you got trapped behind the wall, take the wall away. Let your player get out. Let your teammate get out, because you don't want to be like, oh, Groot, you walled me off. It's like, I don't want to hear that. So yeah. So our Wanda was actually pretty good here. She knew what she was doing. And I put down that roof wall right there. And the more you hit it, the more it hits. So now I'm taking damage. Taking damage as a Groot, not really much to do besides hide in a corner. And just let it happen. That's a great ult right there. Excellent ult. They're able to follow up on it. I'm getting in there with my hands and just getting dirty. Groot is stuck in between my wall, his wall, all the walls, and yeah, I'm just not letting him live. Okay, so I used the double wall strat right there so that she would, not be able to get out. And I love when I get pulled toward her, because that just makes my life easier. It makes putting my walls down and attacking off my walls very easy. So, but it is a pain in the butt sometimes whenever you get pulled, pushed, and you really can't do anything as a group. So here I am putting pressure on the Groot. Like I said, you see that wall back there? They're just backing up into it. They have no clue that the wall is there until, you know, they start taking it. So here, I wall off my team. I wall off their team in order for them to not get any value off that Cloak and Dagger ult. And now we're just running it down. So she basically used that ult for no reason. And here again, keep walling them off. If you see those walls, just back up. Back up. Let your team destroy those walls. Destroy them. I have my ult here again. And he tries to counter ult me, but he's already dead. Now I do notice that the point was getting capped here by the Thor back there, but he's just standing around there, so he's just waiting the entire time. Thor was basically non-existent in all these pushes because they kept dying prior to them actually being able to make a push. So Thor was just standing back here for like, I think like a minute and a half or something like that. So he wasn't really doing much. See? And now one of our teammates just died early. So they might try to snowball off that. And now I'm playing playing a little. When your teammate dies, you gotta play a little cautiously. So he's waiting all day for that, and he wasn't able to get any value off that. I think it might be GG here for this point. It's just a good push by them. They used Invis ult, they used Thor ult, and yeah, I'm always doing some 360s just to check if my supports are doing okay. So right here I'm using that health wall, the big wall, to shield the team off. And if you're taking that much damage, just back up. Just back up. It's not worth it. So that Groot is very low. And we're just ulting. We just canceled each other out. And that's a huge ult by the Wanda there. While they're all stuck. That Wanda was really good. I'm ramping up here just to try to put some pressure on their spawn. And they just can't leave their spawn yet. So like I said, don't be scared to put pressure like this, but be mindful of your health. See, I wasn't mindful of my health, and I just died instantly, and that's not good. You don't want to die like that. That's a very bad death. At this point in the game, I'm 38-6. So I'm kind of feeling myself. So we end up losing our penny here before I get back. But like I said, you are Groot, so don't think it's over yet. I'm just putting walls down here at this point just to, you know, stall them a little bit. Our Squirrel Girl is doing some good damage. I just got, you know, pushed up by the Thor. So now I'm just kind of trying to keep those guys back there at bay. And as you can see, that wall got me stuck. And he's just gonna die here because he doesn't have his team to follow up on that. And that wasn't the best ult, but it did get somebody. It got the support. But personally, that's not a good ult. I would have saved it. There's only 34 seconds left on the clock. And I would have saved that ult. I think I really choked that one away, but you know, we can build this ult back quickly. And right here we got him in a cage, so he's not gonna get out. So they're just trying to get back to the point, and you could really take advantage of this because they're not really focused on trying to get to the point. And I'm just trying to wall them off here, but there's not much you can do. Everyone's just ulting and all that stuff. So I'm just focusing. Whoever's back there. I just walk past the Groot right there. And if the Groot wants to fight me, by all means, you can fight me. And they put that in the invisible woman ult. And that's pretty much it. You know, like they put down the invisible woman ult, and it's gonna be very hard for you to contest after that. Alright, so they got it there. And now I'm just trying to focus this Groot. Because he's a little bit too pushed up from his team, and you want to really expose that. So right here I have my ult, and I see a ton of people just cloaked up, and I know they don't have their ults, so no support ults, just wipe the team. They have a minute left after this. You can always make the case of like just keep your ult, but like honestly, team wipe right away, stop any ult charge from them doing more damage, and then put down the wall for extra health right there. If you wall somebody and they stand on it, take down the wall, please. Take it down. Don't give them high ground in this game. And we lose a player there, and I'm just getting pushed and pulled around. And that Thor is playing a little bit too aggressive, and they end up cloak and dagger ulting. And they're gonna push this up a little bit. So at this point of the game, I'm 49-8. They're away. I hear the Thor up here, and the Thor is such a pain in my side. Usually because they're always like super hyper aggressive, and I hear that co-op time right there. And right here I'm at 82 of my ult, and all I'm thinking is like I gotta really build this ult up, because if I don't build this ult up right here, we're gonna lose this game. So we have Wanda, you know, ulting, and right here I'm trying to build my ult. If I get my ult here, we win the game. I get it. That's game right there. I kill all of them. Healers are gonna do an amazing job by keeping me alive here, and we're just wiping tanks, and that's it. And we finished the game just like that. Wall off the Groot, he can't contest, and boom, you win the game. 54, 8, and 12, 37,000 damage and 70,000 damage blocked. Now, by all means, this is not the guide to be like, wow, this is the best player. But this is what, you know, if you're trying to get better at Groot, you can sit back and watch this and realize like, okay, this is his thought process. This is how he's able to position himself. Wanda also got 54 kills, but you know, as a DPS, and I basically got the most damage in the game as Groot. And if you don't know, Groot, he does a lot of damage with his walls. So make sure the walls are the first thing that's in your mind. How do I place down my walls? And one of the other things that you should be putting in your mind, like I said at the beginning of the video, is you don't have survivability on your own. So plan out exactly how you're going to get to point, how you're going to make a path to point with your abilities, with your, you know, everything like that, because you don't have a bubble. You don't have a TP. You don't have anything that just shields you from damage besides your walls. So, I hope you guys learned something from this. If you guys want a full, in-depth Groot guide, just let me know. I'm gonna make one anyway, but just let me know when you guys want it, whether sooner rather than later. And yeah, so if you enjoyed watching this Groot gameplay, you're gonna enjoy me playing it live in this video right here. So make sure you guys subscribe. Make sure you guys like the video. And yeah, peace.